The topic today is service to others. I got a call on yesterday, from one of my former students, and he said, Dr. Q, I'm not doing well. And so I cut my lunch short, and he told me his location, and so I went to check on him, and he certainly wasn't doing well. And so I decided to take him to the Salvation Army. And when we got there, of course, their beds were full. And so we decided to go into a hospital. And this particular gentleman, as soon as we walked in, he was all excited about getting help. But then he said, you know what? I'm going against my will. I do not want to go. I don't want to seek help. Thank God I had his keys, and I told him that I was going to leave. I had other errands to run, which I did. And he had called his parents, and I had also called his parents. He gave me their number, and his parents and I began to talk as to what to do. He was going to report that his truck was stolen, of course, and I realized that. So I stopped by the police station, and after I had my errands run, and had an officer meet me at the hospital where he was, and the officer knew him. I dealt with him the week before. And the officer just said, the gentleman hasn't broken any laws, and so I couldn't hold his keys hostage. So I took him back to where he was and wished him the very best. And I thought, you know what? I don't know if I made a difference at all. But I was there. I tried my best to be of service. But I got a call this morning from his mother, and she was rejoicing because he had decided to get help. He had called the police himself, and the police took him to the hospital, and he admitted himself. And now he's on his way to the Salvation Army. It gets back to I told this gentleman, I said, there's been a lot of prayers, I think, for you because you're just running on mercy. And for him to seek help. And I hope that he's okay. But I am so hopeful for this gentleman. I know his mom was crying that he had called and said he admitted himself to the hospital. And I thought, wow. You just never know. You just have to make yourself available. You don't have to be incredible, because certainly I wasn't incredible yesterday. But when I left him there, I thought, you know what? We started by his truck and we ended by his truck. I thought, man, I didn't do anything. And it's really not about what I do. It's about what happens through me. But I was grateful for the opportunity to reach out and help somebody else that really needed help. And I'm glad he's where he's supposed to be. He's on a journey now that will help him, I hope, and take him to where he needs to be and begin working on himself. He can no longer run from himself, and that is good news. And this has been the CK Character Moment, service to others.